I'm literally talking to myself. Literally talking to myself. I muted it for a second because the dogs were eating. And oh my God. Okay, so we're going to watch Jerry, but I wanted to show you guys something. I know. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, I muted it because the dogs were like, anyways, so I made these. They're for your cell phone. No, it's not you. It's me. So what you do is you take and you put this into your cell phone case. You know how your cell phone case has that little hole, so you put this in there and then you attach this, and then you've got like a lanyard. Yeah, these ones, some of them have sunflowers. Let's see, this one, yeah, this one has sunflowers. And then it has like a little honey. You want one? Okay. Just wait. Look what else I have. You guys are gonna love this. Look it. So stinking cute. And these ones are silicone, so they're like squishy. They're squishy. I like this one. So, available now. They are $15 hairs. If anyone is interested. Or if you want a custom one with something else, like, I don't know, horses or dogs or cats or whatever it is that you want. Ooh, I should get some chicken. I should get some duck ones. Ah! Okay, we're getting duck ones now. Yes, they are. They're long. So they go to... Some of them are longer than others, and some of them are shorter. But this is so that you can carry them from room to room without having to, like, you don't have hands sometimes when you're going from room to room. And I can make them longer or shorter. You're fine. I can make them longer or shorter. And also today I have, oh my God, what are they called? They're like little clasps that go on your kid keeps hinting. Okay. I love that. They're little chains that go on your glasses. Do you know what I mean? So I ordered some of those little rubber pieces so I can make chains for your glasses with like crystals and interchangeable crystals and like little stuff. I know. I'm so excited. It's going to be cute. All right. So this is Jerry. Also, if you guys want any specific candles, let me know, because that way I can make them, because I don't, I have candles. But if you want a specific color, a specific scent, a specific kind, message me and we can do that.
Unmute, please. Unmute for Jerry.
Okay, so this last night is the video of where Jerry is trying to get help from this girl named Courtney. Courtney is a cousin, I believe, to Nicole. And they are trying to get Courtney to go over to her house to help her. And Jerry is like, no, you don't need to do, you'll see. This Ooh, this pisses me the fuck off.
You talk to me, please, for 1 second.
This pisses me the fuck off.
Unmute.
He makes it all about himself.
Here, I'll be here. No, I don't want you to type it. I want to talk to you. You got a voice, girl. You don't got to type. Come on.
My phone's been acting up and I can't get on TikTok.
Okay,
I've been trying to get on there and check my stuff and the messages, but I can't. It won't let me.
Hey, I need you to start talking to Courtney because without Courtney, hold on. Without Courtney, I don't care what the situation is, but I need Courtney to talk to you for a while because you got to start letting somebody in your house and helping you. Listen, you got to start letting somebody help you. I can't do nothing from out here. I can only do so much. She could come in. She could prove that I'm not scamming you. Listen, she could prove to all these lying people, all these cop callers, all that your phone got.
I know it looks like they are in the same bed, but no.
Don't get nothing from you to call, but he does this with his heart. That's the one person in the world that can prove that to everybody and make sure that it's real. Okay, so I really need you to start talking to her and answering her questions. Whatever she asks, sweetheart, for Jerry, I need you to please answer it honestly. Okay?
Oh, that's so
I know. Hey, listen, I'm here with you. Hey, if we gotta cry, I'm gonna cry too. Like, fuck that shit, Nicole. Fuck that shit. By the way, this time I'm taking that y'all see, that's why she loved me. Y'all gotta take time like that with somebody like that. I don't care if you say she's fake.
Me too, Beth.
Man, I take time to make sure that girl happy every day.
So Misty's a flip-flopper. She said that she was Jerry's cousin.
Out of this, nothing but that friendship that I got to make that girl smile. That's what I get. And bullshit and yelled at and called a bully and a bitch and a scammer and a user and get the police called him out. Had to move.
Calling everyone like sweetheart and baby doll and shit like that is very condescending and it's very male chauvinistic bullshit.
So
like trying to calm you down by making you feel flattered.
Probably like 10 minutes.
Okay, so you could go to her house. I could show you personally how to get on her phone, check her money, tell the world that Jerry had been taking her money.
Listen,
there's no cash app, there's no money, there's no way he's getting money.
Let's do priorities first, Jerry.
That's a priority.
It is a priority, but who cares about the haters right now?
Sweetheart. That's a big priority.
It is, and I get that because people are trying to say bad stuff about you. But the priority right now. Hey,
hold on, you gotta be muted. Not say bad stuff about me. They've sent the police to my house 10 or 15 times. I can't count anymore. They harassed the lady, told she needed to die, 72 years old, cancer. They made me move because I feel bad. I'm stressed out. I had nowhere to go. I had to beg somebody to somewhere to go. I had to go across the fucking country to live. To have somewhere to fucking live. This is serious to me. I know everything else is serious too. But I created this, right? I made it where she could come up here. I got her help. I'm getting her family up here. My fucking page is on here, right? She's on TikTok because Jerry left Bigo. She followed him to here. You're telling them, listen to Jerry. He can get it through. But now you're saying, hold on. Wait, Jerry, I run this shit. Priorities first.
Wow, Steph.
This is a priority for what I'm worried about. Y'all want to see if I'm real? Y'all want to see if a motherfucker really cares about
this?
Somebody
is his priority, not her.
For the last 2 fucking years, this person can prove that. I've been getting bullied on this app for the last fucking 2 months.
Shut the fuck up. So she is trying to get, or everyone's trying to help her go to her house, help her pick it up, help her get, medication and cleanliness in her home. And now all of a sudden, he's like, oh, since you're 10 minutes away, you can go to her house and you can look up on her computer and on her phone that I'm not scamming. And they're like, no, priorities first, medication, cleaning your home, getting you food. But no. Instead, he's like, you need to fix this and you need to tell everyone I'm not a scammer first. This is top priority. Bitch, what? Yeah, he's married and she doesn't care.
Bro, I don't want to take So tell me that motherfucking priority. Go ahead, Courtney. You could unmute.
That's that narcissistic.
So I really want to hear what else you have to say, Catherine, because it does, what you say does make a little bit of sense. So
So
She can say whatever she wants.
please keep going.
If it takes 10 minutes and 5 minutes together, right? 10 minutes, you go there. 5 minutes. That's 15 minutes you can prove to the world that I'm not going to say.
I wasn't saying that what's going on with you isn't a priority. I was saying that in order to get Courtney to Nicole, we have to figure out some sort of a trust bond for her to come into Nicole's
right now.
house.
She'll let her over there right now and let her go on her phone right now. I'll bet it on God.
Because of you. Jerry,
Nicole,
because of you. That's what I'm saying. Because of you.
Hey, Courtney, come over and check and make sure Jerry's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Don't play
because
with
of you.
Okay,
because of you.
Correct, man.
So my first priority was gaining the trust through you. So that she trusts you. Courtney can be
Misty is married.
Courtney can follow him, she says.
Okay, so
I heard that Jerry's married too.
Jerry, and Courtney's gonna come visit you.
Whenever Courtney wants, we can't.
Whenever Courtney is free, can she come visit you?
Whenever she wants, right? Courtney's allowed to come whenever she wants, right?
And Jerry will be there for you, okay?
There you go.
So Nicole, can let's say
We're gonna get her meds. This is 15 minutes, Ashley. I know her meds are fucking important and all that, but 15 minutes can't get her meds. 15 minutes can get Jerry's fucking page clear, and then she could be in here without being fucking harassed. At least we can prove fucking that you guys are lying pieces of shit.
So fucking dumb.
And you've been hurting both of us and calling the police on both of us and calling the dog projects on both of us for no fucking reason.
So Nicole, is it possible that we'll say I can't do tomorrow, but we'll say Wednesday, that if I come over there and I don't want you to be on TikTok, I don't want you to be on anything, I want it to just be me and you.
That's fine.
And we figure out something to help you, because where you're at right now with not talking to anybody, not, doing anything with anybody, it's rough and you need it.
Michael yesterday.
Okay.
And I talked to Michael and she said that to give Annette
Hey, somebody just said you're 10 minutes away. Why the fuck can't you? I agree with him. You're 10 minutes away. Why you gotta wait till Wednesday?
Annette will,
because I have a full-time job and I'm a single mother.
You're at home right now sitting on your ass. It's 10 minutes away. I agree
right. I have 2 children here.
I agree with him.
Mm-hmm.
So Nicole can walk to you. She'll get to you right now, and you can do her phone right now.
That's wild.
I want to see Nicole's house. That's what I want to see.
That's fine. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck about none of that. I just told you what I'm trying to do. You go to her house every day. We're trying to prove that I'm not taking this girl money, man.
Well, so right now I'm talking to Nicole right this second, though. So hold on a second.
All right, we'll talk to you later. There goes your fucking connection, dumbass.
Oh,
anyway, Nicole,
shit.
Go ahead. Jerry,
you're fine, baby.
Thing, but it don't really matter. Anyway, go ahead, sweetheart. That's people messaging me on my heart telling me that's
how
bullshit.
they met. Oh,
Annette's helping me with the money.
Damn it, Tracy.
Who's Annette?
That's what I'm scared of right there. You hear me? You hear
Who's
me?
Annette?
That's going to be the thieves. Her cousin or her. We don't got to be on TikTok. We can't be on nothing. I'm going to go over there, just me and you, Nicole. We'll go through your phone. Nah, bitch. Nah, you're a robber money. You think I'm stupid? You guys are crazy. Crazy. But you see, I was willing to do it. But I know. You don't want nobody there, not even Jerry?
I have an idea.
Pay attention.
I have an idea.
What is it?
Who is your, you said Boost Mobile?
Mm-hmm. Me?
How far away is a Boost Mobile from your house?
Listen to this.
We got a bunch of them.
I'll pay for an Uber. It don't matter. Go ahead. I'll pay for an Uber. Go ahead, Catherine.
Call the Boost Mobile location and tell them to put the money in her bank account.
Okay, so the problem is she got to hook up a PayPal to her phone. She can't get money off my TikTok without a PayPal hooked up to that account.
Okay, so they'll make her a PayPal.
I know, he looks like a goof. Like a giant
If they'll do
goofball.
that, go do that right now.
I could not take him serious.
If you call Boost Mobile, they'll do that at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. What time is it by her? 7? It's 7 by you two, Nicole?
Character.
Or 6?
What?
Is it 7? It's 7 by you two, right?
All she's got to do is go into...
58.
All she's got to do is go into a Boost Mobile. That's what we do. I used to manage Sprint and Verizon stores, and with, you know, us older people or people that just don't know anything about phones, they'll do it for you. If that's something, if you just want to put it in a PayPal account and say that you need help, I'm sure there's someone
wannabe
that would help, especially if you guys called into that location and explained it.
I would love to do that.
I know, he's just not.
I don't even want to be a part of that. I'm going to make sure you, hey, can we switch
It's because they are older ladies and they are, hold on.
Oh,
All right.
Nicole, can you do me a favor?
I had to make sure that didn't show anything. They're older ladies and they are like, think of him as their grandson, kind of. And they're like, he's just such a good boy. Yes, exactly. He's pushing everyone away so
Nicole, this is Jerry's
he can
cousin,
have
right?
main
Jerry's
control.
cousin, right? I need you to trust her because she's my family. So anything she has, anything she wants you to do, will you trust her for me?
See?
Anything.
That's her cousin. It's his family.
Mm-hmm.
Not right now. I'm just saying, will you trust her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Follow her and make sure you never block her because she's my family, okay?
You guys are gonna make me cry.
No, I need somebody that seen all this and is here for us. It doesn't matter. Does it fucking matter?
What
Are you guys
Right.
You guys really cousin? Like, does it fucking matter? I mean, this is my family. Fuck, leave her alone.
They do kind of look alike.
Just Nicole, just do that for me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Always trust her, okay? Because she's trying to help, okay? I think she'll help you. She can help with your medications. I think we can get all your stuff taken care of. You can just, okay? Because Jerry don't got time to do all that, but somebody might spend 20, 30 minutes to call. I get confused. I don't know. So if I do, I've been dealing with a lot. God, it's going on here with sense of media on here. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking bad. Unmute, please. Unmute for Jerry. Unmute. Talk to me, please, for 1 second. Unmute it. Here, I'll help you here. No, I don't want you to type it. I want to talk to you. You got a voice, girl. You don't got to type.
What was that one website?
Talk to me.
Yes,
it's
he
okay.
is, Shelby.
I'm here. Guess who's here? Okay, then chill. Let's be happy. Hey,
what's that one website that you can watch all live replays?
Hold on. Without Courtney, I don't care what the situation is, but I need Courtney.
A lot of people have been streaming him.
Because you gotta start letting somebody in your house
rewatch. Okay, so
you gotta start letting somebody help you. I can't do nothing.
You want to watch the live from this morning?
I can only do so much. She could come in. She could prove that I'm not scamming you. Listen. She could prove to all these lying people, all these cop callers, all that your phone got money on it. That Jerry don't get nothing from you, Nicole, but he does this with his heart. That's the one person in the world that can prove that to everybody and make sure that it's real. Okay? So I really need you to start talking to her and answering her questions. Whatever she asks, we are for Jerry. I need you to please answer.
It started
honestly,
over.
Okay? I know.
Swimming towards me, this and that, and then he said something to her. He says, "What are you thinking about?" And she goes, "I'm thinking."
Okay, so this is a partial from Scapegoat.
Swimming towards me, this and that, and then he said something to her. He says, "What are you thinking about?" And she goes, "I'm thinking about," and she takes and she pans her phone down to her private area, and.
All right, so this is a trigger warning, because this is what he gets Nicole to do. He gets her to act inappropriately, and she has a 12-year-old mindset, so she just doesn't understand. And Erica on YT. Okay. So this is just one of the things.
She had swimming towards me, this and that, and then he said something to her. He says, "What are you thinking about?" And she goes,
Okay, so they're referring to, sorry, I didn't catch the beginning of it, is that whenever she was upset one day, he was like, imagine yourself swimming in a giant pool and then you're swimming towards me and you're getting closer and closer. And then this.
Thinking about, and she takes and
What are
she
you
pans
thinking
her
about?
phone down to her private area, and she had nothing on. She was fully bottomless. Okay. Then they were on live, and she had her hands under the covers. And he goes, "What are you doing under there? Flicking your bean?" Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I see what you're saying.
Right. Then last night or 2 nights ago, she's talking about how she wants to marry him and have his babies, and she wants him to touch her body, and she's just saying all that. This is going to be bad.
I'd be so uncomfortable with this guy talking to me like that.
If it continues.
But she just doesn't understand. She doesn't comprehend.
That, there needs to be boundaries, and then that's when he also got mad because I said that there should be boundaries.
She won't open the door. She's got
But
her
he
mom.
also kicked me out of the live and said, "Oh, hold on, I got to get off real quick," because he didn't like that. Again, here I am, a family member trying to push boundaries.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Jess.
You guys have to understand
really
too, he doesn't have
hard, too.
ethics or morals.
It's very triggering.
There's nothing
I'm
there
so
that's
sorry,
keeping
honey.
him going, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this. Nothing. Manipulation 101, everything that has been happening, it's like textbook, fully textbook.
Some
So
people
today
online
and
are just
yesterday,
disgusting. You can't trust
to try
them.
and just get it away, get her away, to not to do anything, but just to keep her happy. So we've been doing that. Crafting.
Mm-hmm.
Having her sing Shania. We did a little meditation today, a little family nap. Nothing crazy.
But Jerry will put a stop to that as soon as she
he did. He finally figured out that someone was there.
No,
she
it
had
should
to
not
mod
be happening. It's very
because
sad.
people were saying bad things. So I said, okay, just mod me and I can help. So then I ordered her stuff from Walmart, craft stuff, so we could go craft. We could do
I'm
crafting
triggered by
together,
this
and
guy.
She just started.
This guy
He came on,
is a
she was
piece
there.
of
You
work.
could tell it was not
He's terrible.
her, and all of a sudden I was gone.
He triggers
And
the
this has
shit
happened
out of
multiple
me.
times on multiple accounts.
I fucking don't like
Yeah,
it.
for me. We were watching that from the outside, and she had definitely gained a lot of her trust. And as soon as he sees that she's getting trust in somebody, he immediately blocks them. Well, he thinks they're going to take his spot, which is the exact opposite of what I'm trying to do. Exactly. Honestly, I'm just trying to get in there, get her happy.
Really, truly, the worst kind of predator because he preys on the elderly and the mentally
going through this and hearing all of it. It's
challenged.
It's a family matter. It's
a
not private
fucking cool
situation. And then he gets done with the live and he says, "That was a good live, guys. That was good."
And that's how he does it. Unfortunately, he preys on these women and these these women.
We can't hear you.
Oh, wait, hold on.
And he doesn't care what he does and how he hurts them.
Okay, so he comes in at nighttime and tries to scare her. He'll say things like, "Don't answer your door," or like the things he says to her at night to be scary. Like he's her biggest bully. That's
and
all I'm
he
saying.
does scare
He tells
her.
her that her mom's trying to take her away from him, and her family's trying to take her away from him. And then he sits there in boxes, and he said it yesterday. I'm not making any money. So then he joins, has Nicole come in, as his girlfriend's sitting in a little box below him, and they're all making fun of her. But what's so scary is, hopefully,
he picks
her family can get this away from Nicole, but he's already got another victim in play, and that's Stormy. So he's a horrible person.
So another thing that happened probably 2 months ago when I first kind of
He's
saw
doing
this,
the same thing to someone named Stormy.
Obviously fell for the trap for 25 minutes and said, "I'm not going to just send stuff straight to you, Jerry. It's not going to happen. Can I have her address? I swear to God, I'm an amazing human. I'm going to send her some necessities. What does she need?"
He does need jail
rambled
time.
off some stuff. So got her stuff, sent it. He gave that address so willingly, it was terrifying.
Okay, can I speak real fast? I've been trying to be very respectful because I know a lot of people want to speak. Okay. So he is we all understand that her mother is her payee, but he literally told me that he is her payee. And I want people to understand this. When you're a payee, you have to take it to court. Nicole would have to take it to court and would have to find her mother unfit. And a judge would have to, find A, B, C, D, E, F, G reasons to make her mother unfit. And then Nicole would not get, those rights have been taken from her. So it would automatically go to somebody else. But her mother would have to be proved unfit. And from what I've heard, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, that is Jerry's plan, is to become her payee. But Jerry also would have to prove that he, is a fit payee. But there is so much proof on this app that he is not a fit payee. Like, APS just had him removed, gave him 48 hours to get out of Linda's house. And when APS says
jail
something,
is the only way it's going to fix him right now. He does not understand.
Human. And the fact that he is talking to her sexually, is doing sexual acts with her on this app, and she doesn't understand what's going on.
Or with other people while she's watching.
Yeah, yes. He's doing all that.
To somebody talking about how she was going to unalive them.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
She just doesn't understand the magnitude of it, honestly.
No, she doesn't know what she can say and cannot say. And I'm not saying this to be mean or bully, but I think we all understand, yes, she's 48. Yes, she has a voice and she can say that, but her mentality is not a 48-year-old woman. And I don't mean that like any disrespect.
You're fine, babe.
Her mentality is that of a 12-year-old, and she has been like that my entire life.
That's what I'm wondering,
and
Ozzy.
You are correct. Through the courts of New York State, my aunt is her payee. So there's no way that he will ever get that. I don't care. I agree with you. So, this is not me disagreeing with you. I agree with you. There's no way. Chance of him ever being her payee. My aunt has been her payee even when she lived in Georgia, it was my uncle. Then when my uncle was like, I'm moving here, Nicole is to come up north with you back to New York. My aunt said, okay. My uncle went through the court system with my aunt to make my aunt her payee. And my aunt has no plans of not being her payee. The only time that my aunt would ever not be it is if New York State takes her over. So in that case, it would then turn on New York State to be her payee. So he has no shot in hell of being her payee.
And to be honest with you, he's a convicted felon with money charges.
Yeah, there's nothing.
So that would never happen.
I wanted to make that clear to people because I know that has been a concern for people that I've personally talked to, that he's going to become her payee. It has to go through a court system and a judge. You have to prove to a judge that you're stable and that you're fit to be somebody's payee. That's physically and mentally. Yeah, there's so much that comes with being a payee. He cannot legally become her payee because there's too much proof that he is not mentally stable. He's not stable living-wise, but also just the way this man makes
she doesn't
blood
eat.
boil.
I'm going to warm up my coffee. I'll be right back.
About being her payee, he's actually referring to her TikTok money.
He told me otherwise.
Okay, because I know that he's made. I'm not. Trust me, Pebbles, you know me. I'm not sticking up for him, but I have several videos of him saying that he's, going to have control of her TikTok money because she will. In one life, he said because she would gift people and give away all her money.
She does get taxed on that, by the way, so that's another thing. Stock money's got to stop because it's going to fuck up her damn Social Security.
So just to let you guys know too, Jerry is very good with his words, and everything that's upsetting you guys right now, telling you that he's payee and all of that, he is getting the exact rise out of you that he wants.
He's not getting a rise out of me. I've been in this situation since she came on here looking for Richard. So yeah, I'm very aware. But I have a question for Courtney. Is Shelly the one that's also on here saying she is her cousin from Staten Island on her dad's side? Is that really her cousin?
I have no idea who that girl is.
It didn't seem legit. She asked the same question like 15 times in the live, and it was already answered.
Yeah, I
guess
have no idea who that girl is. I actually reached out to her and I asked her who she was. I said, if you are on my uncle's side of the family, who are you? Because again, that's been my whole life. So who are you? And I asked my mom the same thing. And she also doesn't know who she is.
I had a feeling something wasn't right about her.
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah.
So, if she is related somehow, I would need to know how.
So she said that her mom and Michael are brother and sister.
No.
Okay.
So my aunt and my mother, so my aunt, my mom, my other aunt, and I have one other uncle. That's it on her mom's side. And I'm not gonna lie and say I know for sure about my Uncle Mike's family because I'm not 100% sure.
So there's plenty of people to be taking care of her, but they haven't been. It sounds like to me. They're talking about Nicole's relatives, and
I would need to know how is with who
Courtney is related to her.
Michelle, how are you related? Are you Mike's? Are you my Uncle Mike's? Cousin, niece? What is it?
And there's some random person claiming that they're related.
Saying pretty much that Mike is her direct uncle, and her mom is Michael's direct sister, and apparently they live on Staten Island.
Yeah, Katie's been drinking. Unfortunately, yes. And she was MIA last night, which was kind of weird. I mean, actually, it's not because she had to go to her classes on Monday during the day. So that makes sense that she's gone. I know. I'm so fucking sad. You were messaging Larry this morning. What did he have to say about it?
And here, back
Does
up,
he
okay?
know?
I'm so sorry. Can you guys hear me? Okay, if you guys were in the box or you want a box, come back up. I got a phone call.
Oh, really? Brian was
I was like, I don't give a fuck. No, I didn't get a restriction on anyone.
I bet.
Has Courtney hurt you in some way?
Oh, hell no. Get Courtney up in this bitch.
Oh, she's not
I gotta check the messages
there.
again.
Courtney's
Yeah.
not there. She's live. Yeah, Courtney's not there. She's live.
Request up, guys, who was ever wanting the box.
Sorry, I've been busy doing
people are talking
a lot
about
of family stuff
and
lately.
Taxes. Really quickly,
Here, we're going to watch Yazzie really quick. That way I can catch up.
She getting it now, or they just cut it.
Okay, so this is Yazzie's mom in the box. And then Yazzie's sister comes in, but they're asking questions about her. I know. Why don't you just get rid of the alcohol that's in the house and hide the keys? I just don't understand.
I don't get no SSI for her no more.
Yep. And guys, obviously, some things you have to take with a grain of salt when you're watching her live, because she just said that her mother was no longer with us. Her mother's right here. Her mom just also confirmed this has been going on for a while. So just, we just need to be mindful.
Yeah, she told everyone her mom died last night.
She
said, "My mom's dead."
She disrespectful. She always say stuff, but I don't pay no matter.
They said, does she pay for her own phone?
Yes, because she works. She paid for her own phone bill.
Oh, her live got shut down?
She paid for her own phone bill.
She's alive and well.
Okay. And hi, Lady Ash. Did you have a question for Miss Cecilia?
Yes, I do. Hello, everybody.
How you doing?
I'm good. Miss Cecilia, my question to you is, truthfully, I just want to know, how are you knowing that your baby is out here? And I say baby because she's still 18. She's still a baby. How are you mentally? How do you feel knowing that she's out
I don't
here
believe the mom.
getting in cars with strangers? You know, like,
I don't.
how is
I
it
think
for
she's
you?
a liar.
I don't like it. Like I said, I called to check up on her sometimes because I know she do crazy stuff. So I will check on her. But like I said, the disrespect, if she can come back without disrespecting me, then she can come back home. Because like people
talking about why doesn't that cousin step in? Are you talking about Nicole? Because Nicole, allegedly, this is what Nicole said. Hell yeah, awesome. Nicole said that her aunt told her that her cousin, this girl that was in the box, told her that her cousin is a mean girl and bullies people, so she shouldn't talk to her ever. That came out way after she was trying to convince her and Jerry that she didn't need to be live streamed while she was over there checking the house and getting her meds, that she didn't need to do that. And he got super pissed because he didn't want her alone talking to someone.
Disrespected, and she not gonna keep disrespecting me.
Right. And guys, if y'all are not understanding disrespect, most of you guys are here from the disrespect that just happened. So, okay. Let's see who else we got in here.
She did not. She getting it now, or they just cut it off because she wasn't responding back. I don't get no.
Earlier, there was therapy, but Jazzy stopped going. Right, Miss Cecilia?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I literally think that she's lying.
Yes, she did come here a couple of times, and I was like, yes, can you help me pay such and such? And that's when she got on live and started saying, everybody, my mama wanted $20. Yes, I did tell her she gonna pay for the motel. She could just give me some money. I did say that because, like I said, she don't get no check anymore. So I did say, you could give me $20 and you come stay here because you paying for all these motels, and you could just give your
No, she doesn't. Yes, this is Yaz's mom.
And the thing is,
that's Yaz's
a lot of
mom.
Us kind of resonated with us because,
and they were holding. This girl holds podcasts and talks to people and gets like the questions and has other people come up and ask a question. So yeah, this is Yaz's mom that she's got in the box right now. She's about to have Yaz's sister, and Yaz is going to come in the box too. I think it is a money grab as well. I think it's a money grab for the mom. I think the mom does that on purpose.
Kind of similar, like you get with the program, but there's so much to it. Like I'm not just going to tell you to go and get without reason, without probable cause. Yellow, did you have a question for Miss Cecilia?
I'm sorry I keep doing it.
Girl, you're good. You're good. But yes, wow.
Unfortunately, with teenagers, they're all going to be ungrateful. They're all going to talk back. They're all going to do it. It's a teenage thing.
I thought they were just getting in trouble. I didn't know they were actually having to go to jail behind things that were going on.
You have to deal with it.
Let alone
and figure out how to work around it.
How was she calling the police?
You don't just give up on your kids and ship them out of your house.
Or what?
That's fucking nuts. That's dangerous.
She called her live, and then she talked about she was in fear of her life, but she kept nitpicking that my 33-year-old. to make her mad because the 33 is not a violent child. She just kept nitpicking at her.
Later she says about how she asked her to pay to live there.
Or whatever made her click. So she went and did that. And then China, like I said, they slept in the same room, and she'll keep trying
real Texas
bully.
mama.
She basically
snatched that girl up by her ear,
right?
Put her in school.
She the youngest, but she tried to bully my older children.
Right. And how long were these episodes lasting? Like, was it a few minutes, hours, days? Like, did it depend? What was,
Right, because like I said, 1 minute, yes, could be all right. She'll hold a conversation with you, and then out of nowhere, if something didn't go her way, she'll snap and the bipolar kick in.
Wow. I just hate that because, like I said, it just...
I know, I didn't say very much. I was trolling her.
Whatever it may be.
She called me a stupid white girl and told me she asked me why I was wearing a silk bonnet. I don't want to say
she's denying it, but what would you say? If
I got up, okay, so what I did is she was bringing up people and telling them how pretty they are. So I got in the box and I just literally showed like my eyes really big and then my bonnet. And she was like, what are you doing, white girl? What, you look ridiculous. Take that off. Why you have that on? You're not black. You can't wear that. How dare you? Take that off. Take that off. So I took it off. She goes, I bet you got bald head underneath there. And I took it off. She goes, your hair's not white. That's not a real color. People don't really have blonde hair. That's not real. And everyone was laughing. And I just I told her, shh, be quiet, shh, shh. And she was like, I don't know who the fuck you're telling to be quiet. I said, shh, be quiet, shut up. The reason why I wear a bonnet is because it's comfortable at night. And she got off, she kicked me out. And she goes, I don't know who the hell she was telling to be quiet. I don't know what she thinks she's doing. And I was like, but you fucking did. But you did. She stopped talking and listened to me. And that's how you be a fucking mom. That. Then, after she kicked me out, she was still bringing up people. So I switched accounts. And I went in on my Barbie. And I did the same motherfucking thing. I showed myself my glasses and my bonnet. And right before I got up there were 3 girls in the chat. And they're like, ooh, bonnet sisters. I got up and I said, ooh, bonnet sisters. And someone was like, it's that girl again. Oh my God, she's met her match. And she goes, I don't know what she's talking about. Met her match. Oh God, it was fucking funny.
You're saying that these resources are available,
but I can't record it because I was on live, so I have to find it somewhere else.
If I let her
the live from last night at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and she was on a backup. So I have to look up. It's like Yazzie Baby 2 or something like that. Because she got discontinued.
Because she my child is not gonna deal with her all this time, but enough is enough.
Right, because there's only so much, and there's really nothing that's outside.
I think I'm gonna continue. And she didn't block me. She didn't block me at all.
So somebody said, would you be willing to help her find a place of her own? If I'm not mistaken, she's already answered this.
I didn't even try that. When she was getting a check, I done tried. She said she don't want no place. She just want the money. Because I was giving her some of her check. I don't know what she told y'all, but I was giving her some. I didn't give her all of it. I might have was wrong, but I was giving her some of that check.
Okay. Hey, T Degree. Did you have a question from Miss Cecilia?
Yes, I do. Hi, good morning.
Hi.
I have a question as far as if I was listening. I came like the middle of the interview. I don't know how long you've been on. Mental illness, bipolar, whatever.
Was getting a check,
but
so she's not getting a check anymore.
How early has she been diagnosed with that, with the bipolar?
Thank you, T.
She has bipolar depression. Okay. What the fuck?
Okay, so and this is a genuine question. Would it have made sense if, like, to evict her if she has mental illness? Do you think that helped her or hurt her?
I bet she does.
Hurted her.
Listen to how she said she talks.
My point of doing that is for her to stop doing what she was doing in my house. Like I said, bullying my other kids is unacceptable.
No. You don't get on my nerves, but I'm genuinely just asking, just because I'm trying to get to know her just like everybody else. But I'm just trying to get like the backstory. I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful or anything. I'm genuinely asking a question.
All right. Thank you, T.
Not a problem. Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah, I definitely was about to say, like, you gotta be here for the whole thing because she kind of explained why she put her out.
And guys, we'll have it up.
Yeah, she want like the full language. Honestly, it's like she gave the police after
trying to mess with my mentality. Her doing this stuff, like, no.
And so,
why is her mom the victim?
With you? Okay, so your older daughter. That's
why?
Her nephew. That's his mom, right?
What she did to me, blah, blah, blah. That's your baby.
So, has it ever been a point, or this is kind of what I'm getting from
That's your child.
To a point where it was like, it was kind of a
she's
toxic
out there.
environment.
Oh
you
my
take
fucking
out what's
God.
toxic, or the whole thing gets disassembled.
Self-regulate. Self-fucking regulate.
And what I mean by whole thing, I mean
yeah, my phone fucked up today. Or last night, my phone was messing up.
What you mean when she started stuff with her sisters?
It does.
Well, you know, because like you said, China and the older sister are still with you now. So I was saying, you know, instead of them being like, let me just go, it was more like she wasn't just causing chaos to them. It was an overall.
Okay,
so it was easier to just.
See, the thing is, she's going to say it's easier for her to just get rid of the common denominator that is the problem. But if you have two older daughters who should be living on their own, 35, 33, they should be living on their own and not with you, and you have a teenager that needs you, you need to decide what you're going to do, because kicking them out is not a fucking option. It means that you need to pay more attention to the one teenager that you have and have the other two fucking move out like grown-ups. What? Yeah, I'm not going to raise an asshole. No, absolutely not. I'm going to raise kids who are fun to hang out with, who are nice and kind,
pretty much,
and have a soul.
The problem.
Right.
But she chose not to do that, obviously.
The problem, and it might have made her worse, but I was removing her because she was the problem. My other children didn't used to bother her.
And it doesn't sound like Miss Cecilia. You don't sound like you are a bad parent. You don't sound like you do what she kind of insinuated that you do.
She does.
You kind of sound like a really loving mother, honestly.
And what?
You're treating you like that and uprooting your house. It wasn't fair to you.
Exactly, and then my mind, because I'm getting older, I ain't young no more, and then I'm not gonna be tolerating that with her.
Mods, if you're in here, I know they're flooding in right now.
If you didn't tolerate it, then she would behave in your house. You gave up on her, is what you did. You just got rid of the problem. Like she was a fucking dog or something.
A lot of you are just looking at a clip and going based upon that. Miss Cecilia has been on here with us for a good 30 minutes now, and she has went over a decent amount of questions. So if you have a decent question to ask her, I'm cutting the time down because there's a lot of people in here. I'll give you about 20 seconds to ask her your question, and then I'm going to go ahead and get you off the panel. If she's comfortable with answering your question, she will. If not, I'll go on to the next guest. A lot of you are saying, Yazzie. Yazzie has me blocked on this page, you guys. Thank you. All right, we're going to start with Tina.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hello.
Stop.
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Did you have a question for Miss
She
Cecilia?
does. The way that she's talking and slurring her words like this and putting them together. Yeah, she sounds like she is. it's
15.
Also, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the
18.
morning in
Okay,
Florida.
So she's still, you know, her
So
mind is
that's
still
probably
developing.
why.
I know you may say she's, you know, disrespectful, and I see that, you know, she's doing all these things with men. Do you not want to fight for your child? She's still developing. I know she may be disrespectful, but again, this is a child. This is your blood. You don't want to fight for her?
Accurate.
I do feel sorry and bad, but like I said, if she gonna have the bipolar, I cannot deal with it.
If she's gonna have the bipolar, I can't deal with it. What?
A little rundown from what we've had this conversation with Miss Cecilia just in the last couple of minutes. A lot of you are asking a lot of the same questions. Would she want Jazzy to come back? The answer to that is that she would if she changed, but she's not changing. Yazzie does have medication. She hasn't been taking it.
Yeah.
And she does have BPD, along with a couple other questions. So please do not spam
My
the same
child has
question
a
over
mental
and over.
illness and I
Mods
can't
will reach
handle
you
it.
about
I
her.
can't.
As far
What
as her,
the fuck?
Don't
Go
be
ahead.
constantly asking about her wanting to help. Of course, she wants to help. Every mother wants to help their child. No, wants to see
she
their child
fucking
out.
doesn't.
She also expressed that. So for y'all to come up here and ask her, do you not want to help her in her situation? She does. She does
not.
She wants her daughter out of that place, but to bring her inside of her home for her to make up stories on her siblings to get them arrested, and then make up stories to disrespect her mother inside of her house. None of you guys that's watching, supporting, whatever, would tolerate that from any of your children, regardless.
That part about. Here we go. Here we go.
Yazzie?
Here. I just have one question.
Yes, it's
like,
here.
why
Go ahead with your
not
question.
just admit her?
Shut up, Connie.
Baby, let's
I've been thinking about it sometimes.
Let's just knock it out.
Yes, your mom's right here. Why would you
Your
say
mom is
that?
really clear about that.
Hold on,
God, just let her go. Let her go. Let it happen.
And you just
For real.
gonna keep hating me, and we just gonna be enemies. I know you can't believe I could just say it right. I'm gonna say it.
That's that attention right there.
Yeah. No, I see. Just go ahead and let it get out.
What the fuck you talking about? I ain't getting shit out, ho.
Let's get it out, because we trying to ask you a serious question.
Okay.
Wait,
I'm going to turn this down because this gets extremely overstimulating. Right before this, by the way, she's in a hotel, not a motel. She's, moving on up in life. She's in a hotel. And the hotel staff called her and told her that she's making too much noise and she needs to quiet down because people are complaining. Now she's doing this.
Yes, hold on.
Yeah, like, girl,
Do you know baby back?
It ain't shit to get out.
all right, let's get to the next topic that we need to ask you. Do you know some girls that you
I unblocked your ass. They was like, yes, go join that.
steal money out of
I'm
your
gonna
own
mute
friend's
her, y'all.
pocketbook?
Hell yeah, I stole money.
Okay, so why
One
would
of
you
your
leave her
friends'
inside that?
pocketbook?
Why would you leave her inside of that hotel with them 3 men?
What?
Why would you leave her inside that hotel with them 3 men? Intoxicated and all of that.
I'm going to get real with y'all for just a second. The reason why this affects me so much is because I have adopted my niece. We've had her in our care for almost 3 years. And that being said, her father could not manage her. Her father was not equipped. I don't know, but she was doing a lot of crazy stuff. Kind of like, not like Yaz, but she was doing crazy things. Okay. We'll just leave it at that. And my brother called me one day after 4 years of not speaking with me. And he said, look, I'm going to take her to foster care, or you can take her because I just can't anymore. And I was like, when can you come over? I was like, bring her here. And he literally brought her that day, packed up all of her stuff in trash bags and gave her to me. My brother's transgressions are not mine. My brother's stuff is not mine. But I stepped in, and I don't, when I see families like this, and I don't see anyone stepping up and saying, I will help. That's your family. That's your blood. I would never let my niece go to foster care. I will always step up when anyone in my family needs it. Anyone. So it is very difficult some days. Some days are better than others. And you guys see the kids just switch schools, and we've been going through it, you know. That's why I haven't really been on a lot, but you do what you have to do. You raise these babies. My niece was only 13 when I got her. And I don't want a gold medal for stepping up for my niece and taking her in. I don't want that, because I'm just a person who did what they should do. So that's my 2 cents on it. That's why I get so upset about this situation.
Trying to get S8. Whoa, I'm confused. Okay, so you just admitted stealing the money out of the girl pocketbook.
Let me rewind this a little bit. 20 or 12. Dude. 1246. Tucker, stop. Why are you like this?
Money out of your own friend's pocketbook.
Okay.
Hell yeah, I stole money.
Okay, so why would you leave her inside that? Why would you leave her inside the house, inside of that hotel
That's
with them
right.
3 men?
That's right,
What?
Cassie. You
Why
step
would
up.
you leave her inside that hotel with them 3 men? Intoxicated and all of that for her to get S8. Why would you leave her?
Wait, whoa, I'm confused.
Okay, so you just admitted stealing the money out of the girl pocketbook, but you're not going to admit that you left
what
her
girl?
for her to get S8?
Wait. Slow down.
What girl, dumbass hoe?
Please no cussing, Yazzie, for real. We don't cuss on your lives.
Bitch, you don't know what you talking about.
All right, we gonna have to
asshole. You just making up
I
shit,
appreciate
bitch.
that.
You don't even know what you talk about, hoe. Shut your dumb ass up.
All right, yes, stop.
She mutes
Like,
her.
hold on a second, y'all. Now, the question that Goddess is asking is the live that we had earlier. We spoke with someone that says that y'all met when she was 18 and you were 17, and that she was.
Is she not eating? Does she think that's cute?
Of, and you took her money. Is that true?
And you left her.
Turn your microphone on.
Hello?
Yes.
Say that again, my love. Hey, wait, actually, I'm sorry. How y'all doing tonight?
Good. How are you, Yazzie?
I'm all right. I wanted to see how y'all. All right. I should have came with a better approach.
The switch up is wild.
What did you ask again, my love?
Yes. We spoke with someone earlier that said she was your ex-friend and that you guys used to hang out.
What's her name?
Her username is Babybacks.
I don't know nobody by that name though.
Okay, yeah. She said she kept having to make new accounts.
And what she said? Wait, what I did?
She told me that you guys were hanging out, and that she was assaulted by some gentleman. You left her and you took something out of her bag and didn't give it back.
And she contacted your mom, and your mom called you to tell you to give it back to her. Did that ever happen?
Oh, wow.
And y'all stupid ass believe that?
We're not saying anything. We're asking you, Dazzy.
It sound like you believe that? Tried to show me, see how fast you got your nigga snatched? And you believe that? Tried to show me, see how fast you got your nigga snatched?
I don't know about taking in Yazzie.
You believe that?
She needs professional help now.
How fast you got your nigga snatched? Dumb bitch, then you believe that?
At this point, she needs professional mental health
Bro, believe
Help.
it. Hey, y'all believe that? Trying to troll me, see how fast you got your nigga. I was just trolling you when we asking you a question. Hey, y'all believe that? Trying to troll me, see how fast you got your nigga.
Well, I'm glad that you're safe, girlie.
Man, y'all fucking me up. It's every damn day, y'all. I'm over to keep up, Okay, let's be for real now, y'all. Okay, so China, I got a question for you, Hope. I got a question for you, Party City Wig. I got a question for you. You heard
your
Party
mama
City
dead.
Who wig is for Party
That's
City?
what I'm trying to get to, mama. Hold on, wait, pause. Your mom has a question for you, Yazzie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, your mother is dead.
No.
Why would you say that?
Nah, because somebody asked about my mama, and I don't play about my mom. So if you ask about my mom,
he didn't ask about it. He was just coming at you. Remember, y'all was arguing. He snapped at you, said something about bitch, your mom, something, and you said your mom was dead. Simple as that.
Girl, shut the fuck up. You don't know me.
Bitch, I watched the live. So, girl,
girl, shut the fuck up. You don't know shit about me, ho.
Okay, sorry, China. Go ahead. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
China, shut up, bitch, and show some body and ass, bitch. Fucking weirdo.
I'm dead, girl. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
you said you changed. You tweaking, bro.
I want to see some ass.
She does need professional help. There's no doubt.
We want to see some body and some ass. But listen, to see some body and ass in this bitch. Shake ass. Shake ass.
Body is not tea.
We want to see some body and ass. But,
bro, you said you were changed. What is you doing, bro?
Man,
you just said you were changed.
Listen, man, I don't know you. I know you is 35. That's why I don't want to be disrespectful, because I know you is 35 years old. Man, I know you are 35. And I just wish you would stop spreading these false rumors about me, man.
What false rumors?
These false rumors you are spreading about me, like you know me.
Is baby still live? I mean, is she still on the line or no?
I sent her the live. She's not in my quest.
I'm just playing with you, goddess, though. You know I'm just playing with you. You heard me, goddess?
Yeah, I got ears, boo. I hear you.
Why you ain't say nothing then?
What you want me to say?
I wanted you to say, it's all right, Yaz. I love you, baby.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
yes, I know.
Oh, okay. Ew.
Exactly. Like,
you don't tell me what the fuck
you came out her.
You don't tell me what to do.
Like,
you won't tell me what the fuck to do. You don't tell me what the fuck to do. You don't tell me what the fuck to do. Talking about, I say it when I want to say it. What the hell? You don't tell me when the fuck to say it. I say it when the fuck I want to say it. I can say it 2 hours from now. You don't tell me when the fuck to say it. I say it when I feel like saying it. I can say it 3 hours from now. You don't tell me when to say it, how to say it. You don't tell me when to say something. I can say it tomorrow.
Yes, all seriousness, can I ask you one question, though?
Where my gifts? You ain't getting no gifts, broke ass. Let me see your broke ass a gift, bitch.
Look at this. And Maggie Foster jumps up, guys. Watch this.
Send me some more gifts, Big ugly hole.
Oh.
Give me some more gifts.
I'm coming to see you. What that bother her? Her hair. Everybody get her hair done. Y'all sit in and get it done. Okay?
Man,
right. You need money. Y'all sit in. You're making a whole lot about her. It's about her, so she don't have to just sit in. Give her the money. You gonna do a panel?
Spend that money. You a bitch nigga. I'm a bitch with shit. We don't like trick niggas. Spend that money. You's a bitch nigga.
That was a lot. Earlier.
Well, good timing.
we doing now? This is the future. What can we do now?
I don't do nothing now because she's not in my house.
That's what I'm saying. We're talking about now. I don't want to know what your ass did in her past. I'm not responsible for that. We can't do nothing about the past. We're talking about the future.
I used to chastise my child, and she not gonna run over me.
What I'm saying is this. That's what we're trying to see. I'm gonna reach out to Yaz and say, "Hey, Yaz, I'm gonna get you an apartment. Now I'm gonna pay your rent up for such and such amount. Yes, such an amount of time. He's in there, baby. So now that I'm gonna pay, it's gonna be online. You're not gonna get any money from me because it's going online. The money that she makes, she has to keep her place up. What we're talking about now, what can you benefit to help your daughter now? That's my question to you. You keep saying stuff she did in the past. We all did some. China did some. Everybody doing something. What can you do to help your child now?
Like I said, she's not with me, but like I said,
what can you do to help her now?
I don't know about now, but
see, you saying you don't know, but my thing is this right here.
I don't.
You calling her? That's true.
Yaz's mom is exactly like Yaz.
I'm trying to see if she okay because I don't want nothing to happen to her. It's just we don't
hey.
And I'm not going in circles with y'all neither.
I didn't ask you to go in a circle with me. I'm just saying, instead of you calling her,
no, I'm talking about those comments. No,
okay, we're not talking about the comments. I'm saying
don't pay attention to the comments, Miss Cecilia. You know, our channels are not that big, so we don't have a lot of moderators, and they flood in here. They see what your mom, they just flood in. So please don't pay attention to the comments.
What I'm saying now is that, okay, I'm sure you go out. Your child is outside. Reach out and hug her. Not her coming to your house. Get in your car and go to where she's at. You see every move that she make. Go hug your child. Let her cry out to you. Let her break down. Just listen and don't say anything. Just listen and let her say what she got to say to you. Let her all emotions go out. It may be some hurtful things, but you have got to listen to your child.
One-on-one.
One-on-one. Without bringing the sister, without you putting your input in, just let her vent to you. Go where she at. Sit on the ground with her. Or wherever she at. Go to her.
Sit on the ground with her.
I'm going to let you talk. I don't have anything to say. I'm going to listen to you. It may be hurtful. You may get upset, but you need to hear her out.
I have a question for you, Miss Cecilia. And I know it seemed like you're being attacked, but my question is genuine. I just really want to know. So going back in the conversation that you all were having, you stated that she's loud, she's on her live, she's yelling and screaming. I want to say last night, I sat on live with y'all all morning, and I had to get up and go to work. But I sat up on live, and I listened to China scream and yell. So is this behavior that Yaz probably see other people do, and she do it, but because she's doing it, it's a problem? Because China was screaming and yelling on live last night, too, when she's in your house, right?
China probably was going through her moment, because like I said, when they was little, they got along fine.
What?
Somehow, like I said, they outgrew it. Yaz do stuff, trying to do stuff. Yeah,
33 years old and 18 years old. How old were they together?
I'm trying to have, and I hate to keep bringing this up, but do she battle any type of mental?
No, China don't have no disability, no.
Okay, so right there, that's where you put the nail in the door. Yaz,
the nail in the door.
Do you take that into consideration? Have you ever considered taking classes on how to properly care for a child with disabilities?
No,
both of her legs.
When she was younger, DCL made me do it. When they took her on my own, DCL made me take like all these classes and stuff, and I did it because I love my child. But then she didn't.
I wonder if she took an IQ
like
test.
She got worse when she was in the DCL because he got worse than when.
Well, Miss Cecilia, from a mother to a mother, let me say this. You can't change a disability overnight. If this baby is suffering from bipolar, schizophrenia, whatever it is, you can't change that overnight. That's a process that's going. You can't change her disability. Bipolar, schizophrenia, you can't change that overnight.
You sure can.
Maybe not.
So with you getting angry, that's only frustrating her. That's putting her in a whole nother situation because she don't know how to channel all of her emotions. She can't get it all out at once.
So when it comes out to you, to me, to everyone else, it seems like a rage, but it's not a rage. It's desperation. It's a cry for help because she don't know how to handle
saying what they don't know what they talking about too.
Yeah,
okay, so this is my profession. This is what I work with every day, Monday through Friday. I'm looking at people's children. This is
where was the guidance?
So for me, looking at her, and I watch her lives constantly, I see 5 different personalities pop up on one live within less than 1 hour. That's 5 different personalities. So as a mother, what you have to do, anybody, you have to learn how to love and accept each personality because unfortunately, it's not going to change. It's not, no matter what type of medication she takes, no matter what type of classes she takes, it's going to be there. We can't change that. So because we can't change it, we get rid of our child, we send her away, you do whatever you want to do. No, she's suffering.
Rid of her, I just didn't see the eye to eye. She thought she, not on disability, yes, thought she was grown for so long. Also.
Miss Queen.
No, they're talking about Yaz.
I thought about it when we got off the phone last night. And it all goes back to your minor children paying, giving you money. Or do you work?
Yes.
So, okay, so you work, but you also demand that your minor children, because they're in-house, give you money on the bills as well, correct?
Right.
That's not right, Miss Queen.
You're not going to tell me what's right.
Well, it's not in the normal household.
I do like they use lights, so I make them help with the light bills and stuff because they the one running up my light bill. So
yes, ma'am, but they're minors.
My mom did that too.
Their focus is supposed to be going to school.
I had to pay my mom rent when I started working,
come home and help mama,
and I was 16.
Pay bills because if I don't, I'm gonna get kicked out of the house. That's a lie on anybody.
Don't be kicked out of the house for not paying no bills. That's false.
Yes, ma'am, but I also had seen, I don't know, it could be false, like on the court dockets, you said Jazz didn't pay, didn't give you $200, and she hadn't gave you $200, I think in a total of 2 or 3 months, but at that time,
you can't
Jazz
change
was
it.
still 17, still in school and working.
Right, that does say that.
On top of being disabled.
Right? They might think.
I just don't feel this sad, Miss Queen. To me,
it's however you feel. Because I teach, but if they help me, then they'll learn how to pay their own.
This lady is exactly like
My
Yaz.
question is to you, Miss Queen. So, does China disrespect you? Does she cuss in your house?
No, China is not a disrespect. China don't have no disability. Not that I'm just answering your question. China doesn't have a disability. Like I said, she does have emotional for
I never said no. I never said disability. I said, has she ever disrespected you? That's what I want to know.
No, let me put that. No, she didn't disrespect me, but she would talk back because all kids.
Hold on. You said she talked back, right? She talked back.
Yeah,
right?
I would never do that to my children.
Yes,
never.
Hold on. Let me say it. Let me make it make sense. Yes, talk back and she disrespects you. China disrespects you too. You just said it. She talked back, right? Did you put China out? Did you put her out though? Hold on. Did you put China out?
No, because she don't do it ongoing. Yaz will disrespect me. Like 1 minute she's nice and that's the bipolar. 1 minute she could be the nice, she'll talk to you, and the next minute she.
My mom did some crazy shit when I was growing up, so.
And it ain't just I didn't just kick Yaz out for the disrespect, like I said.
But that's my mom.
Yaz does other things which led me to go and have her.
Okay, you said yes. Yaz said last night, and I heard you say Yaz never bought a man there, but she gave an address to be picked up, right?
She used to go with these older men, and she didn't bring them in, but they knew my address.
They knew your address. Okay, that's dangerous too. That's true. But at the same time, okay, that's true. She don't know them like that. But at the same time, this baby's homeless on the street. And y'all sleeping in y'all bed in the heat and air, and she's out in survival mode. How can you go to sleep at night knowing that you and your daughter
Period.
It's not gonna disrespect me. No.
Okay, but I'm just saying, I understand that she shouldn't disrespect you, but you as a mother should be trying to find your child somewhere to go. She's still a minor. She still has a problem.
I tried to find her places to go and
Okay.
she didn't want my help.
Next question. Next question.
Can I ask a question?
Lakina. How you say it? I'm sorry.
I'm tired of going to trouble with y'all. I said I done tried.
Miss Queen.
Miss
Queen. Let me.
Hello?
I'm an older woman, Miss Queen. Listen, Miss Queen. I'm an older woman. Okay, and I kind of want to just intervene to kind of shed a little bit of light. Now I'm a mother
Not
of
someone
4
saying
daughters.
the mom has a disability.
I had a daughter bipolar, schizophrenic. Okay. Now, what I want to say to you, at a very early age, I caught it. I caught what was going on with my daughter. My thing about it is, to me, from what I'm seeing, you've been their friend too damn long. You didn't stop this when there was a time you saw this, you could have stopped it, but you didn't stop it.
Yup.
You didn't stop it as a mama. I'm telling woman to woman, listen, Miss Queen, because I've listened to you. Woman to woman, you need to hear an older woman tell you, you saw that. You didn't stop it. That's why she the way she is. Because I had a child unruly like that. Crazy. But I stopped it when she was very, very 4 daughters. Listen to me. I broke necks up in my house. They didn't walk around my house on these phones posting videos.
She paused. She don't care.
And all that. See, I was kicking ass, taking fucking names up in my house. And that's where you went wrong. You didn't kick enough ass up in your house. You didn't take enough names up in your house. You didn't demand no respect up in your house. That's why your daughters all the same. And wait, I just found another thing.
That's why your daughters are all the same.
One of your daughters teenage mama? One of your daughters is a teenage mama, right? So that tells me everything I need to know about you. You didn't kick enough ass and take enough names. Because your other daughter, she got a bad...
I'm so overstimulated.
Mommy? No, you got other kids. Can I say something? I do half of the stuff they ass did. And I know children ain't alike. So my other kids is all right, just fine.
Oh, Miss Queen, I gotta say something. I'm a cancel.
I did do that because the other ones ain't doing that.
Miss Queen, I'm a cancel
about the cursing.
And before I got done,
passionate, just don't be cursing.
Oh my God, I hate these panels.
I said I got other kids and they not doing all this stuff that Yaz is doing, and I did this when my kids were growing up. So that's false. See, y'all be saying something y'all don't even be knowing what y'all talking about.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, but Miss Queen, let me back to disabilities. Okay, I was younger. They told me I was bipolar. Younger, they told me I was bipolar. When I got cancer and went to a therapist, she turned around and told me I had.
Brown, join back up if you want.
Oh my God! Stop talking.
We have until we reach out and go and talk to somebody. So this whole time I done had
trying to listen
for
to this
5
story.
years, still fighting. I never knew that I was, I had PTSD. I never even knew what it was. I'm thinking like only soldiers get that. So like we never know what we have or what disabilities we have until like an issue come up and we have to come, go and talk to a therapist, somebody to help us through our situation.
And I heard Yaz say that something about Shy having a job, and she was like, well, how am I going to work with Shy, because it was offered if at the end of the night Shy gets to go home in a warm bed, and I will still be on the street.
Her job, and she went to get the job.
If you can't live together, then why would you want to work together?
She didn't want to work for her. So why did you even
just let me know when I can speak. I'm gonna just mute myself, okay? I'm waiting though.
Okay, you could probably speak right after them because I had to just join 2 other people, and then I had Lady Ash and Tasty.
Okay, you fine.
Goddess, do you want us to start having to, do what we did yesterday? Well,
Put them in. I had them. Yeah, I got them in the queue waiting.
So we do like 2 minutes today, or that's too long? Maybe like a minute.
Okay, well, I can drop down, y'all.
I do want to get them to be able to get response from her. I don't want to do it too quickly.
And she don't do crack, and she don't have no disability. That shit is
crack, Mrs. Wait,
I don't smoke no drugs. I don't do no alcohol, and I don't have no disability.
Mrs. Celia, who
We
said
never know what we have.
People in the live saying something, they gonna make me mad.
Mute them, Mars. Mute them.
Gonna make me mad.
I know, this is so crazy.
Can I talk?
And y'all keep it respectful, please. Please keep it respectful.
Okay, it's not so much of a question, but it's a statement. Everybody gonna have their own opinion about the situation, but it seems like no disrespect to Miss Queen, but it seems like that everything that everyone has to say to try to help her with her daughter, she's avoiding it. So I feel like it starts with the mother. You saying she came out of you, but it seems like that you're pushing her off to the side because she has a disability. You saying all your kids act normal.
Right, I wouldn't take back my past or anything. It's made me who I am.
Because she has a disability, so I feel like she should be treated more.
Steph is a badass. You're a badass.
Because she has to take medication for what's going on with her. And the fact that you're over talking to everyone like someone's attacking you. No one is attacking you.
Mr. Pickles has a surprise for me.
Going on
he went to go pick it up. I don't know what it is, but I think
social
he's here.
media and said you waited till she was 18 to put her out is insane.
No, when she was doing so, I wanted to put her out when she was younger, but
but you had her though. You had her. All kids are not going to act the same. You had this child. You carried her for 9 months to wait.
Do you guys want to see what the surprise is?
Because she has a disability. That's what it seems like is going on. You keep saying none of your other kids have disabilities.
I was going to put her out before she was 18, but DCL said I couldn't put her out.
I feel like you don't want to
take a disability child out.
I feel like Miss Cecilia doesn't want to take accountability for where she went wrong.
That part, Texas mama. You try to do that, she's gonna fight you back, and she's much stronger. She's gonna really hurt you.
She's a product of her environment. This is learned behavior.
You can't do that.
She was not taught the things that she should know now at 18.
Yep.
Miss Cecilia said she wasn't the one that taught her.
Wait,
what? She's her mother. Whose care was she in growing up as a child?
She was in mine, and then, like I said, she went to DCL like she was like 14 or 17.
God dang, turn it off. Jeez.
At the end of the day, you are her parent, her mother. It's no one else's fault.
Period.
You did not parent her well.
Period.
You dropped the ball somewhere. And this is the result of her.
Now look at her being super pissed.
That's wrong, because why my other 4 kids didn't go to DCL?
Do you know why? Because she's the youngest, and there's at least 10 to 15 years between them.
Last night she said it was because Jazzy was outside.
Through no DCL.
She said last night, I don't know if you were on here, she let us know, Goddess and myself, that it was because Yazzie was outside with older men and she would get caught up. The men would get sent to jail and they would bring Jazzie to the house. So because
she had men locked up during her teenage years.
So why didn't you nip that in the butt and take away like her social media? Why was she?
I told people last night I used to take her phones and stuff. She would go out in the street and get people phones. What? She would take them, get them, whatever she would get them.
I just want to say something.
She would find
Girl, you know her. That lady probably doesn't know who the dad is.
Hold on. Korea has a question.
Down when she was younger. That's what it sounded like.
Go ahead, Korea.
Okay. How everybody doing on the panel?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm tired.
Oh, Lord.
I just want to ask the question to the mom.
Well, the mom dropped.
Guys, can you add it back? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh shit.
That's why I said just shorten the time.
Hi, baby.
I just have something to say.
I'll wait. I'm about to shorten this time up. I don't see her on here no more. Is she in the comments?
It looked like she dropped.
She did. She dropped. She's done.
Yeah, I was gonna tell her. I was gonna ask her, do she have any kids that's still in the home? And if she would have responded yes, I was gonna tell her to be careful what she say on this panel. You see, some people don't understand and who's watching. You never know who's watching and who's listening.
She doesn't have underage children. She has adult children. She obviously hasn't been listening this whole damn time. They literally talked about her and her other kids that were living with her. So dumb.
May I speak? I mean, I don't want to get cut off because I did wait.
No, go ahead.
If she's comfortable with her child walking around day in and day night, she don't care. I don't care what nobody says.
Day in, day night.
That's common sense. And see, she done lived longer than she got left. She knows better. She's a mother. Like everybody else. It's no excuse. All this that's going on is a money grab. And it's sad.
Oh, shit.
What money grab? Because this morning I made a whopping 95 cents. China, why are you yelling?
Who is that? Somebody speaking.
Can I say something?
I'm burning some juniper. This is fucking
On the behalf of Yazzie, I'm not gonna say that I know how she feels to be put out, but I know how it feels to constantly be hearing, you should get out, or I'll be glad when you find you somewhere to stay. I know how that feels. I've been through that. I went through my parents charging me as well to stay with them. I went through that. So I understand how Yazzie feel because I went through that as a young age as well. And it's very tough when you're trying to work at a young age and have something in life.
This is too tight.
And you got your mom nagging you down your back. That's kind of hard.
How can you learn anything? So and another thing is, was she getting a check?
The questions y'all got for Miss Cecilia, we're gonna shorten them down a little bit. I do want to give y'all time for her to respond to y'all, but don't rebuttal with another question, okay? Just so we can kind of.
What can I add?
If y'all have a question, a lot of y'all weren't here for the live meeting.
Right now, I just requested her back to get in. I'm waiting for her.
No, I'm asking, was the young lady, was she receiving SSI?
Yeah, when she was younger, yes.
Yeah, she was younger. And when she turned 18, she had
tried to get it on her
own money, right?
Yeah, she tried to get her on her own, and her mom said that I guess she didn't respond in time, and they stopped the check. But
that's the way they do.
About SSI, if you apply and you don't continue it, and you try to go get a job, and then try to reapply, they're not going to really take you serious because you're supposed to be proven you cannot work.
That's the answer right there. She kicked her out not only because her disrespect, was she couldn't benefit off her no more. Man, let me hush. All right, y'all.
I don't think that the mom bonded with her either. It was like a good 12, 13 years between her other child, 18 and 33. So that's 15 years. So 15 years between children. By the time you're older and you have a child,
if you're deemed as
you're just kind of done
that's like mentally disabled,
raising children
and then
at that
you want to
time.
be an adult.
You know?
Like that's what you convert.
Not alone.
Is it the same with physical
disabilities?
disabilities?
Was getting like food.
No,
like when she got pregnant with Yazzie, she was probably like, "Oh fuck, I don't want to do this."
I think mental is 20 hours.
You only can work.
Yeah, she was older and over it completely. She didn't want to do it. She was just like,
if you work anything over that, they cut you off.
You don't listen to me, you're out. Period. Point
They
blank.
also help you out with $200 in food stamps. Once you get a job, I know because I'm telling y'all, I went through the same thing.
So
once they cut you off your check, you get cut off food stamps. Everything that they helped you with, you get cut off for all of that.
Yeah, you got to reapply.
Even if it was housing, all of it.
Yeah, you have to reapply. And if they think your disability is like not serious, then they're gonna deny you every time.
Wow. Okay.
And she knows that. She knew her baby was turning 18. She knew all these things. So, I mean, because she was keeping up with it for 18 years. Why did she stop all of a sudden when she turned 18? That don't make sense.
So you're feeling as if that's the reason why she was.
I don't want to cut y'all off with your response, but I do believe, like, just from hearing all of that, I believe her mom was trying to get her to get the check herself. And Yas did not do right by listening to the tech, like to the either the phone calls or them letters. You feel what I'm saying? Or the deadlines. Like Yas did not meet the deadlines. And as an adult.
Okay, guys, I gotta go. My hubby is here.
I don't know for SSI.
Y'all go watch Goddess.
Yeah, but if she had the check already and then she let it slip through her hand just because she's being, you know, not
all right, I love you guys. I'll be back later. I'll show you guys whatever surprise it is that he got me. I don't know. He said it's something I've wanted for 5 years.
You don't want to help yourself.
Love you, bye.
The person should be self-sufficient and she has a disorder.